Alright, good morning. Like I promised, I'm going to show you guys how I'm going to use all of these yummy leftovers to meet our macros for the day. But first we're going to make the protein waffles. I'm using my phone because my iPad's doing an update, so this video is going to totally suck, but it'll be amusing for a lot of people, I'm sure. So, my messy countertop, as usual, we're going to come in here and get our protein from Jasper. I'm turning on the light in here, okay? Ding dong, ding dong. And here's where we keep the goods. This morning I want cookies and cream, so we picked up some Muscle Farm cookies and cream at Costco yesterday. I wasn't going to, but the ways that they use in it is a blend, and it's pretty legitimate. So I'll show you guys this in just a second. After I show you my double chin. So look here. You see that okay? I mean, it is pretty legit. Can you even read this? I can't tell. Whatever. If you can't read it, you can look it up on MyFitnessPal. There's even cocoa powder, which I guess would be in a cookies and cream, but I've just been finding from Lane Norton's pre-workout is fucking amazing. Carbon, and he puts cocoa powder in his pre-workout. I haven't done the research to see the science behind that, but as you can see, the macros on this Muscle Farm Combat Protein Powder are super, super awesome. And since I like the waffles I made yesterday with my leftover Hexapro protein by Almax, loved the flavor. It was so good. I'm going to use cookies and cream again, and I want you guys to see how I make it. I had to modify a bunch of different recipes from other YouTube videos that I watched to make something that I could eat, because I tried making the 3-ingredient ones, and maybe I cooked them too long, and I'm just not willing to try again, because the way that I made them the second time was so good that it's not even worth it to me to try the 3-ingredient waffles. So I'm gonna open this. And again, you do follow, I mean, you can mix things up as much as you want when you're baking. The key ingredient with these is to add some fats. Okay, so with the 3-ingredient protein waffles, you know, there was a whole egg, so it was an egg yolk for the fat. I didn't do that. You also need at least a 1/4 teaspoon of baking powder per 2 waffles. And 1 scoop of protein powder will make 2 waffles. So I use, depending on how much protein I want, I'll just weigh out by the gram my protein. So this is 35 grams per serving for 25 grams of protein. I also use egg whites, pure egg whites, 30 grams of egg whites. So that is giving me 8 grams of protein, I believe. And then I use olive oil. I used olive oil yesterday, and 1.5 tablespoons of Greek yogurt. So I'm going to mix all this together. I like using a cup because then it's easier to use the rubber spatula to kind of scrape it out into 2 servings into my waffle maker. Always use a scale for everything. Jasper, do you want some cereal? Yes. What kind do you want, honey? Yeah. So again, life. I just had to get the little man some breakfast. He wants cereal today. So we're going to do a serving of this is 35 grams, which makes it easy. So I'm just gonna weigh it out. Normally I wouldn't be so strict, but once you hit, I would say, for your first competition, I would say when you hit 12 weeks out, really start saying that you're going to be strict on tracking your macros, because life's going to happen and you're going to fuck up huge. And then definitely the last 4 weeks to the dot. I mean, it's to the point where I will have an unflavored ISO Natural Whey protein shake with olive oil in it in water at the end of the night, you know, by 7 p.m. to make my macros for the day. That's another little tip I wanted to give you moms. A way to lose fat really, really fast. The 2 tips that I always tell everybody, I'm like, first of all, cut out all sugar, like sugar. Use artificial sweeteners at first because you're going to want that transition. Cut out all refined sugars. You can use honeys, agave nectars, things like that, but just get in the habit of just not even allowing yourself these processed foods in your home. Get your body used to not having them. All natural. If you have to have sugar, then for the first step, get raw sugar. Just make it as natural as possible for that first step. And then the second thing that you can do to really lower your weight is stop eating anything after 7 p.m. Not even, just don't even, within 2 hours of bed, I guess I should say, because all of us go to bed at a different time. But within 2 hours of going to sleep, laying your head on your pillow and passing out, do not put anything in your mouth that is not gum or water. And you're going to notice your metabolism change. Having an empty stomach is going to raise your growth hormone release in your body. And it's just going to level out your hormones nice and easy for you to sleep well. I think one of the reasons I had such weird dreams last night, and this happens to me every single time I do this, is I lifted late last night, did bonus muscle with Frank and Nadia, and so I didn't get home until 8, which I'm going to eat something after I train that hard. We did arms, hey, and it always messes with me putting something in my stomach that late at night. I feel like I ran a marathon with Abraham Lincoln and a beaver. So back to making our protein waffles. Don't eat within 2 hours of bed, okay? And cut out all refined everything. No more fast food, anything either, by the way. No, like, eat this, not that. Just don't do the drive-through. Go buy yourself a, you know, $7 cooler bag from Walmart and some freezer packs. Like these. That was actually cheap food, Breyers Samoa's ice cream that fell out of the freezer just now, so real life. Prepare for success. Pack everything in advance. I'm going to show you guys how to do that this morning as well, probably after I get dressed, so that you can see that I don't always look like a scrub. Just first thing in the morning before I get my first cup of coffee and my breakfast in me. So we have our 35 grams of cookies and cream whey protein. Weighed out? Huh, weighed out. That's funny. Now we're going to get our egg whites and our olive oil. Hi, Jasper.
Like a meter.
You got a meter?
No.
He's making a tow truck?
No. You should put it together. You have to put it together.
First cold press. So I'm going to do 5 grams of olive oil. And Mama, then you just re-tear it.
Mama,
that's amazing. Yeah, Mater looks way. Oh, look at that one. It's a monster truck. And I'm gonna do. Earlier I said 30 grams of egg whites is, I think, 8 grams of protein. It's not. 46 grams of egg whites is 5 grams of protein. So we're going to do 46 grams of egg whites. I'm modifying the recipe right here in front of you guys. Or maybe I said 60 grams of egg whites. I don't know. I'll make fun of myself later. So we're going to do 46 grams of egg whites. Did it. Doesn't it look yummy? And then you're just going to use half of your mixture twice, so you'll have 2 waffles. I haven't tried using the entire mixture in one, but I don't like it to go over because then I snack on it and it makes a huge mess. And since you saw all my pets, there's like hair everywhere, so I don't like it getting everywhere. And see, looks a little runny. And you literally just leave these on for like 30 to 35 seconds each. See, steaming. We like it to steam, but we don't like it to stop steaming like with a normal waffle. Oopsie. I picked it up too soon. While that's finishing up, I'm going to get the spatula. Maybe. Maybe not. Okay, so we got one really drunk looking one, which is just fine. Oh, we have to respray our guy. Don't go crazy on the cooking spray, you guys. It is a fat, okay? So, but again, we're parents, we're busy. So don't, you know, I don't know. Just mind your P's and Q's. Mind your sprays and goos. We have background music by Jasper today. It's our DJ. I have to show you guys this first pancake or waffle. That does not look appetizing. It looks like a dead, huge Paleolithic moth or something. That's alright, no big deal. It's really dry. I cooked it too long. Oh, I forgot the Greek yogurt. Boo. Like, why was it so good yesterday? It's the Greek yogurt, you guys. I'm not kidding you. There, here's our second one. Much better, right? It's the Greek yogurt. That olive oil didn't even really make a difference compared to the 3-ingredient one. Well, we found something out together today. So 1.5 tablespoons of Greek yogurt. Now I have to eat crappy waffles my first meal of the day. At least the coffee is really good. I get these coffee cups everywhere I go. If you guys are ever in New Orleans, which is, I've been all over, well, the United States, and New Orleans is by far, to go by myself or with a girlfriend or even with a boyfriend or a husband or whatever. I say no, like I'm not, no kids, just because I've never gone with my kids, so I don't know really what there's to do. But this city is so full of history, such beautiful architecture, and this Café du Monde is right down on the waterfront, and it's open 24/7. And the only thing they serve is coffee and beignets, which are these beautifully poofed up French donuts covered in powdered sugar and lemon juice. And their coffee there is half chicory, half coffee, and you can order it online and get it delivered to your house, but it's not the same. Cafe au lait there with their coffee and chicory coffee, and it's super sweet with milk. They just serve it out of these huge, like, construction water canisters. It's delicious. So these are yummy. I'm gonna eat these and then I'll get dressed and then show you what we're gonna do for our rest of the macros for the day.